What is going on, everybody? Today is November 12th, 2025. Today, we basically, it was just an amazing day today. We made $120 shorting the NASDAQ today. Pretty much, I'm just going to be going through today's trade, going over any other confluences or any other trades you could have taken. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, getting into the morning, right? Starting first with my daily bias. NQ was currently respecting a 4-hour fair value gap. I don't know if I could show you guys right over here. This fair value gap right here, as of 8:15ish, we were respecting that. So, based off what the market was giving me at the time, if that 4-hour held, I was going to be looking for longs to the internal 15-minute, the 15-minute internal high, right? And possibly after that, I would have gotten off, right, if I would have taken that long, because obviously there wasn't any other targets above that 15-minute intermediate high. But yeah, if otherwise, if we ended up disrespecting that fair value gap at 9 o'clock, I would have just targeted Asia lows as well as that 1 hour gap. With that's paired with the New York PM lows. And yeah, so yeah, that was pretty much the game plan for today, right? Let me show you guys where the targets are. So this is the 4-hour fair value gap that I was talking about, that we were respecting at the time, as of like 8:15 at the time that I wrote that. And then right below are my targets. So we have Asia lows here. We have this 1 hour fair value gap paired with New York PM low, and we have New York AM low at the very bottom, right? That would have been the last target for today. Right, so let me get right into the session. So at market opened, we just completely dumped and dumped and dumped. And to be honest with you, today there was simply hardly, if any, retracements besides that like one retracement to the 15-minute, which I banked partially on that because I only took it to the 5-minute, but the 15-minute was amazing. But anyways, let's get right into it. So market dumped, right? We created a 5-minute 5-minute fair value gap right here. We swept Asia lows, and I was trying to find a mech model to target that unfilled 5-minute, but to be honest, with candles like this, I wasn't going to be able to do that. So yeah, we ended up dumping a bit more after sweeping Asia lows. We created a 5-minute up here, and then we were in the process of creating another 15-minute right here. And yeah, initially I was just looking for that retracement to target this 5-minute, but I just wasn't able to get it. And we continued dumping until we swept and tapped into this 1 hour fair value gap, paired with New York PM low. So after I saw that price had swept this target, I was already looking for an inversion or a mech model towards this unfilled 5-minute, and if possible, the unfilled 15-minute. Right? I did close out at the unfilled 5, but this would have been a great target as well. So with that being said, this is the trade that I took. So we did resweep this low. We had this 1-minute inversion, and I basically took my entry at this candle closure right here, and I tried going for a 1-to-1. All right, I went in with 2 cons, but you could have definitely held towards it for that 15-minute, right? So after entering here, I went in with 2 cons, and price hit this. Oh my god, I can't speak. Price hit this 5-minute fair value gap, and then retraced back to break even, and then continued higher towards that 15-minute. And then another trade that you could have taken today would have been, well, let me see if there's any. Give me like a second. Could have taken this 2-minute. Oh, but that candle closure is horrible though. Yeah, that candle close is horrible. You wouldn't have gotten an entry there unless we retrace into that inversion, but nah. Yeah, no, this was probably the only setup for the day. Because, first of all, if you would have taken this 2 minute inverse fair value gap off that 15-minute this 2 minute short of that 15-minute fair value gap to target New York AMLO, you honestly would have gone cooked on that. So, and you wouldn't have gotten an entry, and you would have gone cooked on that. So yeah. That was pretty much the only trade of the day. We're up $820 on the day, and yeah, that was pretty much it. See you guys tomorrow.